I was able to stack up 35,400 points for Trials Challenge Search First Wave Husks. I did this during an electromagnetic storm on Dam Battlegrounds. This video is going to be a little different from my normal format. The front half of the video will be my normal overview of the Trials Challenge and some tips for setting yourself up for success. But then in the very back end of the video, after I've covered all of that like I normally do, I'm also going to provide the full run that I had on Dam Battlegrounds for this, in case you want to follow that path and get as much points as possible. I recorded the full playthrough, but in order to save myself on some render time with my PC, it's going to be at 400% speed. You should just be able to use the YouTube playback speed and modify it to whatever speed works for you, and it should be able to be slowed down to real time if you need it to be. Otherwise, you can just watch it really quick and see the full playthrough as I did it. The best way to set yourself up for success with this challenge is to pack light, use a light shield so that you're not slowed down by wearing a medium or heavy shield, and pack a ton of adrenaline shots into your bag. You want anywhere from 35 to 40 adrenaline shots that you'll be using throughout the match, and you never want to find yourself in a place where you have to actually regenerate your stamina naturally by walking or slowly moving. Beyond that, your weapon choice doesn't really matter. Pick something you're comfortable with for dealing with small enemies, though I recommend bringing a photoelectric cloak so you can avoid fighting enemies altogether. The goal here is to really just keep moving and keep your rotation going as fast as possible. It takes nearly the full match to do a full circle around the map and collect the husks as you go, so make sure that you have enough adrenaline shots to get you through a full 30 minutes around the map. During this event, there are two major things that you need to look out for. The first is the map-specific and event-specific lightning strikes that happen during the electromagnetic storm. These really can hurt if you get caught out by them, but they are far and few between. As long as you keep moving, you should be okay. The other thing that you need to look out for is that when you breach and search one of these containers, you will likely see that that husk is electrified. And once you complete the breach, you will take a small shock and be stunned for a short period of time if you do not dodge roll out of the way in time. That said, in my experience, it's actually better to just stand there and take the small electric shock and then search the container right after that. You spend more time rolling away and then walking back to the husk to search the container than you would if you just stood there and took the electric shock. So my recommendation is to just take it and deal with it and then move on to the next one. Don't try and get too fancy because you end up losing time doing it that way. If you don't know, there are 3 different types of husks that count for this challenge. The first type is the First Wave Hornets and Wasps, which are smaller and a silver black color, and they're quicker to breach overall. The second type that counts for this challenge are the First Wave Rocketeers, which are large, circular, and have the 4 prominent thrusters around the outside of it. And then finally, the third type that counts for this challenge are the First Wave Queens, called Barons, which are large, broken down machines that are in a few specific places on the map. All 3 of these types count for this challenge, and they all give you the same amount of trial score, so make sure that you're looting each and every one of them as you come across them. Beyond that, there really isn't much more to this challenge. You simply just want to make sure you have a full match, a full 30 minutes, and that you come prepped with all the adrenaline shots that you need. And now, as promised, here is the full run, played at 400% speed, for you to use and follow if you want. That's going to be it for me today, y'all. Thanks for watching. There you go. Nice high score. Or first class. Nice first one. Now we cross our leg, loot. Cross our leg shots. Now Zach, I'm gonna take a whole map. Let's get it done. Watch out the lever. I'll stop time trouble. I'll just take a shot. Press 9 roll away. Come back. Wait. Let it go. I do I have a shot. Take a shot. Take a roll away on that. I'll just log us up here. Okay, search for what you did. Oh, I did. Yeah, it's not just search it. More than drones, take a one. There, get that Judas area here. You can sign so far. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Take a shot, move on. I'll just do right here. Follow me back here, hiding. Where's last distraction? Watch your side, actually. Nice, tell me opens. Oh, that's a shot, that's it. That's a shot. Yeah, I think it's a opens right down. Okay, I'll be back up to the ridge. Nice, almost out of here. Aim to the ridge. Okay. Nice. Only good time here. That's like a guarantee no map too. I was like, that's like a ridge before I go, easier for me. That camera is crazy. The dodge is time to go with the muscle zone. That's it, nice. We would like as much as possible. Oh, yeah, shots. There's one back over here. That's something anyway. I'm gonna grab one too. I'll see what's doing. I think we're not doing this here last. This is what else to do this challenge. I usually get first. There's just something more to do. And if you don't reach your points, then it's a lot faster. See? Oh. So the Baron's gonna do a fire and burn, but the Baron's daily burn. And search real quick, and just after my wait, the entire fire to finish. A lot faster. Search real quick, you're gonna burn, it's fine. Unless you flame animation possible. Which goes away. That was weird. Easier this one. Burn. That one. I'll put no in there. I'll deal with that. That's a really big cluster. This time back here with Baron. Yeah, see, back here, perfect. You want to see? Save so much time. Like that. Deal. That's huge, huge, huge. Doing Baron, you should get you now. Much faster goes down, deal with executions. We just want to see this one, so over here, after we see those zones, good. Also, back to this time, deal. Nice, red brushing really good for right now, we're using that. Yeah, good, back that cluster. Shot here, this one. That's back the cluster. Nice. I have to look solid, so much more right here. Those, not these. That. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh my god. This one, what's the purpose? Those based on where the hole out of my side. There it goes. I'm gonna see where he's a little annoying. Down here. I'll see he's over here. I'm gonna. Oh. And there's also another one. Here. Where the guy's house. The Baron knows will be the tough one to get. I think I can get this wave, but not enough snipers there. The snipers are not good. I just need that one. Yeah, watch him slice. I'm gonna go back and take over Firehouse, and the outpost, then up through there in the middle, and cross over watching it. That's how we play. All you don't should be okay. Oh, yeah, look at me, there's no way. Running. There's not 60 shot through. Yeah, I'm fine these. Already magic on me. This is a lot of time now, but everything's not going to Oh, I'm breaching search. I can just leave it there. There's only a lot close though. What's he still have? Really? That's actually big. The last one I can recall is in the outpost over here. We're at the middle, and then he's watching it. Just out of time. Oh, that's ideal. Oh. That's just out of time. I like how Lane was on before. Okay. Oh, almost dead. Got enough to know, you got Baron, hopefully. And watching it. In just that time. It'll be close though. Really hope Rock 0 6 around the buzz, not there trolling it. This one exit. See, I have a on this, just bro. That was good. Just really good. Oh, jeez, there's one here. There's that video like that, just still trying to stand it. I'll just see what's in front of these extras. Let's go, grab this. What appreciate what? Oh, that's terrible left. Holy crap. Thanks for that. Really appreciate the support. Might send a high score. No. That's a good thing, God. Holy gosh, okay. We got something time. At least we start making. You want to go, also Rock 0 7 too. Yeah, first house mushrooms, I can't stop to go. But I'm actually pocket with serious. I'm waiting for him. Never find him. I just told the Rock 0 just trying to last video then. Thank you. Go up here and use ladder to get up. He's here. One more bug, oh, I guess. Oh crap. Do this. No. Oh, it's not ideal. Close the door. Let's go. I gotta really score on this. See. Let's go. 35k. I was aiming for 3+. That's amazing. Let's go. No way. Wow, that's awesome. I'm gonna say love mark on that round. See, if I told the person just walk, I should have saved him. I stopped research all those. I get that. So I think that's a look on that for sure. What's in the place overall? I should be safe. I'll let my hot horse doesn't change. There we go. Let's go. 35k. That use.